historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Blues to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Not close with that one, and this one is off and running. That one misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
High fly ball, right field. Aaron moves towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Tony Oliva.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Tony Oliva, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
1 out, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Way high.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back now at Fenway. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trusted his stuff, can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Honus Wagner. There's a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hank Aaron at the plate and takes high there. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air to left center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
The left fielder.
And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, David Ortiz.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Ted Williams in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One strike.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch, not close, up high. Williams with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Manny Ramirez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Ripped to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2 out errors are a lot like 2. Out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Manny Ramirez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball, and caught it out front he stayed long in his follow-through, and that's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now David Ortiz. High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Boston strands a pair. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and now Harmon Killebrew.
Number 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Martinez back to work. Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. High fly ball out towards left center. Mays has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
That is it.
And now the Minnesota. Designated hitter, Justin Morneau. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-0. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Hank makes the grab for the second out.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Joe Mauer stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. That's down and in. Second inning here, no score. That one a little bit high, and now 3-1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
The third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
And the pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Mays went deep in his most recent game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fastball is outside. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Wade Boggs now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a ground ball to first. Killebrew takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ozzie.
And stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Smith. And that misses. And that's ball one. In the air, left field. Buxton makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ryan Dozier.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now one away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Here's Byron Buxton. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Buxton, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Hunter stands in now and watches strike one. And that one wrapped foul. That misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. Down go the Twins in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the air, left field, down the line. Buxton makes the play. 1 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Honiswag up next for the Red Sox. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Popped up. And that's a foul ball.
Ball. 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He
Now
took a
back,
couple of
right
pitches
fielder.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to hit, Hank Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Wagner with the throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
4th inning underway, no score. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Checks over to first, back safely. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count 1-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 2-2 on the way. Fair ball. Carew through second, headed for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Stepping in, Justin Morneau. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Up the middle, and a base hit. Killebrew coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on. On 1 out. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Two on, 1 out. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
Come on, man, where's that miss?
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Morneau over at second. Mauer on at first with 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch, not close. Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. And midway in the 4th, it's the Twins 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Williams.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball to strike. And that one missing low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the designated
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Doubled his first time. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So digging in, David Ortiz flied to left his first time. Ball 1 there. just off the inside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is down low.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Nasty pitch right there. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for
Now
the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Willie Mays digging in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That just misses. And now it's even. 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side, Carew. Off balance speed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Wade Boggs now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the corner for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice the other way and foul. Williams at third. Mays at first. 2 out of the inning. And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Martinez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Oliva in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
The catcher, Jason Varitek.
Fought off foul. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On the ground. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on off.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Just missed it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
So up next, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Wagner off of first with 2 away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a
runner on the go. Foul ball there. Runner goes again in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Manny Ramirez. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Darren O'Day up and throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Justin.
So up next for Minnesota,
Morneau.
Justin Morneau. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, clearly he was
The
ready to
batter,
hit
the
right
catcher,
there. Got a
Joe
fastball, middle of the plate,
Mauer.
jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Mauer. Golden opportunity right here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop. And they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boy, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And the batter now, Brian Dozier. He is struck out and he is walked. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs with a runner at third. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Boggs makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Nathan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kirkering also getting ready. Fastball is outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
On the ground, out to short. Now a jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
At the plate, David Ortiz. That misses, and that is ball one. Ortiz, a former home run derby champ, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
One gone, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. Hole for 2 in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even up.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball popped up. He hauls it in. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ortiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains. Back in Boston, now the left fielder, Byron Buxton. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Outfield playing straight up now.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
So back to the
fielder,
top of the order.
Torrey
Here's the center
Hunter.
fielder, Torrey Hunter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
One strike.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Digging in, Tony Oliva. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And strike 2.
But I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone. 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. And he chases that one. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
And now for the Twins, Rod Carew. 1 for 3. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Holton departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Andrew Miller.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Nathan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Nathan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases that one out of the zone. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Varitek batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And here is Honus Wagner. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
No strike.
That one drilled left field. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So runner at second, two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Wagner at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. This to third. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the 8th. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare. For teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Hank makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a foul out of play. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
One down, base is empty.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Struck him out looking.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
There's a strike.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Orion Kerkering into the game.
50.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Orion Kerkering.
And now, Ted
Leading
Williams.
off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And misses inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And it is 2-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manny Ramirez will hit next. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one missing inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this
runner takes off. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. And the tying run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, bro. The last one wasn't even close.
David Ortiz, the next to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe getting cranked up as well.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Orion Kerkering won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Wade Boggs. That's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. That's the ball. 1-1.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next pitch is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to Killebrew, and that double play ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 52.
Darren O'Day on to pitch here.
Crow Armstrong. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
One-run game. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 in this one.
Okay.
Inside. Ball 1. O'Day, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier.
That one pushed foul. The 0-1. Upstairs. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes a ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Number 25, Byron.
Here's the left fielder, Byron Buxton. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Tapped back up the middle. Smith whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to. To the pin, the lockdown wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And 1-2.
That's a really good take. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One-run game, bottom 9. And now it's even up. This to center field. Hunter snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So digging in, Jason Varitek. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's out to center field. Hunter has it sized up. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Honus.
So the Red Sox down to the final out. Now, Honus Wagner. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that is out of play. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where
Each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.